Hello, volleyball families, and welcome to the 2017-2018 information session for Tsunami Volleyball. Our goal for the next 9 or 10 minutes here is to answer your questions leading up to our tryouts in October and to tell you a little bit about our club. At the very end, you'll have a phone number and an email address where you can contact us if you have any additional questions. This past season, we had 3 teams ranked in the top 100 nationally. We had 7 teams earn bids to USA Volleyball Nationals, and we had another 10 teams compete at AAU Nationals. Our record on the court establishes us pretty solidly as one of the top clubs in the country. Much of our success can be traced back to our coaches and the way our coaches treat our athletes. Take a moment to look at the resumes of our coaching staff. And if you have any questions about any particular coaches, feel free to give us a call. You can find our contact information at the end of this. But you can rest assured that your athlete will be getting the highest level of coaching available in the state of Georgia, without question. If you are interested in competing at the highest levels, then Tsunami is definitely the place for you to be. Going back to the last 11 or 12 years, you can see what our athletes have done, starting with 6 athletes in the class of 2007 that played in college, all the way up to 28 athletes in our class of 2017 that are competing in college. Our club is known throughout the country as producing great athletes, but even more so producing great people. Our athletes are sought out by college coaches at all divisions 1, 2, 3, and NAIA. If you want to play in college, come see what we do at Tsunami. Come see the difference that we can make in your future. So what's the best way for you to get involved? At this point, the very next thing that needs to happen is come to our open gyms. You'll get to meet some of our coaches. We'll get to meet you. You'll get to meet some of our athletes and get to play with them, have an idea of where you stand. You'll get to see how we interact with our athletes. You'll get to see our facilities, and we'll begin to know you. That way, when you show up for tryouts, it's not the first time that we've seen you. From there, from open gym, we go into tryouts in 4 weeks or 6 weeks, depending on your age group. And we'll have that full schedule for you in just one second. Our tryout registration is now open. TsunamiVolleyball.com. Go to the website, click on the tryout tab. It'll bring all of this up for you. The first question we're usually asked is, what age should my daughter try out to compete with? USA Volleyball mandates a September 1st cutoff date. And here's how we tell. You should try out for the age that you will be on September 1st of 2018. If you're going to be 15 then, you would compete in our 15 and under age group. I'm going to let these next few slides run. At any point you want to, just hit the pause button and read what you need to read. Our club runs 3 different levels of teams, select level, a premier level, and an elite level, and we'll go over what those mean in just a moment. But the question is always, what level should I try out for? So we want you to try out for the highest level that you would consider competing on. If you would like to play on an elite team, try out for an elite team. The worst thing that would happen is we say we don't have an opportunity for you there. Please come back to our premier tryouts. And the same thing, try out for premier if you're interested in playing there. The worst that can happen is you would be invited back to one of our select teams. So you can see the team level slides are running in the background, giving you a little bit of information about the difference between our select teams, which are basically our local teams, our premier, which travel just a little bit, and then our elite teams, which travel around the country looking for the highest level of competition. We feel that each of these levels fills a very specific need within the volleyball community. Tsunami Volleyball has 2 locations in the metro Atlanta area. Our Tsunami DeKalb location operates out of Oglethorpe University and Briarcliff United Methodist Church. Our Tsunami South location is our hub, so to speak, and has the Tsunami Center in Forest Park, Georgia. The slides that you're looking at now are going to give you the pricing structure for each of our locations. DeKalb first, and then we'll go over our South location. The slide that you're looking at is going to tell you the number of practice hours per week and kind of give you the big picture of what each of our levels entail. There certainly are more details that are not listed here, but the main thing that you want to know is that the number that is listed at the bottom is the total amount that you would be paying to Tsunami Volleyball. There are no hidden charges, no additional fees that will come out. So if it tells you that a certain level is $1,000, that covers your gym fees, that covers USA Volleyball registration, that covers tournament registration, it covers coaching fees, uniforms, everything that you would owe to us. The only thing it does not cover is any travel that you and your family may need to do if there's an away tournament that you are in charge of your own travel. And now let's go over our South fees as well. So everything that we said about DeKalb also applies to South. The number is the bottom number is everything that you would owe to Tsunami. There are no hidden fees, no additional bills or invoices that you're going to get. Please note that at 15 through 18, our elite teams, your tuition also includes the cost of nationals, either AAU or USA nationals. So in order to read the screen, the practice hours per week, we practice 2 hours at a time. So when you see that there is a 4-hour practice window per week, that means you have 2 practices per week. If it's 6, then you have 3 practices per week. At Tsunami, we have 2 ways to pay your tuition, which is always a question that we get. The first way is to pay in full via check. You do get a 3% discount on that, and that is due at commitment night. Our other way to pay is via our website using your credit card or your debit card. Go ahead and set up a payment plan, and your tuition is automatically deducted on the first of each month. As we mentioned before, tryout registration is open. We invite you to go ahead to go to tsunamivolleyball.com and register in advance. It saves you a little bit of money, and it certainly makes things easier on us to plan for the numbers of athletes that we have come out. Here are your tryout schedules for both 10 through 14s, which begin on October 14th, and for our 15s through 18s, which begin on October 29th. Depending on the level. So look at the schedule, figure out when you need to be there. Again, try out for the highest level that you would like to play, and then we'll adjust from there. We want to go ahead and give you the dates for commitment night so you can get this on your schedule. After your daughter makes a team, the first club-wide function is our commitment night. At commitment night, you'll sit with your coaches, you'll take care of all the necessary paperwork, you'll receive your tournament schedule and your practice schedule, you will turn in your first payment, and we'll just take care of all the general housekeeping, administrative type things that we need to take care of. Go ahead and put this on your calendar and make plans to join us that night. Be sure and be on the lookout for our Tsunami Beach program, which will be beginning in the next couple of months. We are excited about this. This is going to be able to go in conjunction with our indoor. So if your daughter would like to play on an indoor team and also compete in our sand program, she will have that opportunity. So you can follow us on Facebook is one of the earliest ways that we put out our information because we can do it pretty easily, and our website. And then feel free to call us and contact us via email at any point. We hope that you will be able to take advantage of this online information session, not have to come into the gym, not have to sit in traffic for a little bit, but to be able to get the information that you need. We know there's no way that we answered all your questions, so we're fully prepared for you guys to give us a call, shoot us an email, contact us in any way that you see fit. You'll see the screen has our phone number, has our email address. Give us a call, ask any questions that you have. We want you to know what you're getting into. We want to know what we can do for you to make our program better and to help you and your daughter reach the goals that you have for each other. We look forward to seeing you in our gym at Open Gym and then at tryouts.